Crime Wisconsin, aka Jay Gillette, aka Jay, aka the best in the business. I'm here talking about is Jalen Hurts who actually no actually who actually is the real X Factor versus the Commanders. Even though Saquon's been the MVP this year, but who's the real driving force in the Eagles? And we're gonna discuss that next. All right, y'all. Now we get to this discussion. Who actually is the real X factor of the Eagles? A lot of people going around saying Saquon been the MVP, but Saquon is not the X factor. Saquon is has been the it's been like the main benefit of the X factor. He's been the biggest producer, but he hasn't been the X factor. The real X factor is actually Jalen Hurts. Jalen Hurts is the one that opens up the offense. Jalen Hurts' running ability and passing ability is what keeps the defenses honest, where they not being the target Saquon. How you think Saquon be able to rush for 2,000 yards this season? Because of Jalen Hurts. If Saquon was on any other team, he would not rush for 2,000 rushing yards. He might get 1,200 on a good season, but because Jalen Hurts here, that he opens up everything with the run and the pass. That's what made Saquon an MVP candidate. And a lot of people right now down on Jalen Hurts, talking about talking about talking about yeah, oh, he just a game manager and all that. No, he's doing what he need to do to win the game. Why would you throw the ball 30 times in the snow? That don't even make sense. Where you could turn the ball over. Otherwise, you'd be losing games like Matthew Stafford. He threw for 300 yards and still lost because he got behind the sticks. You can't throw it for 300 yards and then you get you throwing it that many times in the snow, you gonna turn the ball over. It's snow other games. You gotta get ahead of the sticks, and you can't turn the football over. And you throwing 30 times in basically a snowstorm, you gonna turn the ball over a lot. When you just been a gunslinger, and that's every quarterback. That ain't just Jalen Hurts. Jalen Hurts, what they did with all these media people wanting him, he would have lost that game. The same way Matthew Stafford lost that game. Yeah, that's why Master. Yeah, he threw for them, but he lost because he didn't do what he needed to do to win that game, and they didn't take care of the football. Yeah, he threw a 300, but he still lost because he didn't do what he needed to do to win that game. And that's a fact. Jalen Hurts took care of the football. It's no better games. You're not trying to throw the ball 30 times because you're gonna lose that game in snow and cold weather games. You got to run the football. That's yeah. The winter weather when it comes to football season, this the football weather, ground and pound. That's when the running game and cold weather games, running game is important. Because you can't sit there and throw the ball 35, 40 times a game in cold weather games where it's snowing and all this slippery. You want to turn the ball over. You got to run the football. That's why it's important to have a good running game going into the playoffs for them cold weather games. Because you got to be able to, yeah, you got to be able to run the football and manage the game and make key throws. Throwing it it's not going to win you the game in no type of games. It's not. And Jalen Hurts did what no matter what people like Dan Sileo, people like Emmanuel Echo and Daniel Chase and all them other people say, Stephen A, Dan Lasky, all them other people that say all this nonsense and don't know what they talking about. He won the game. He did what he needed to do to win the game, but they hating on him because he did what he needed to do. Did my man from the Buffalo Bills, the quarterback from Josh Allen, didn't he do what he needed to do? Yeah, John. Then he do what he needed to do to win the game. He had the same number Jalen Hurts had. He won the game because you don't need to throw the ball 30 times in a cold weather game to win the game. You just need do what you need to run the ball enough and pass it when you need to pass it and get ahead of the sticks and not turn the over the football. You'll win the game in them type of games. And he did. And he did what he was supposed to do. And he did what he's supposed to do. But people saying this and saying that, saying this and saying that, and doing all this goofy stuff, but he didn't need to do that. And he proved that he didn't need to do that. But sometimes you gotta let people believe what they want to believe. Either it's not a factual statement by evidence. You playing a cold weather game, it's snowing. You're not gonna throw the ball 30 times a game. The man did what he needed to do. The man already has a proven track record that he can throw the ball and throw it at a high percentage clip. They went 11-6 on him throwing the football. So they still had a winning record, him throwing the football. Yeah, what is other people talking about? They still had a winning record. Yeah, he still went 11-6. Yeah, but people just say stupid stuff. But we about to get on the next time. We about to switch gears and get to the defense. On the defense, on the defense, Jalen Carter, he should be the lead. He should be the front runner for defensive player of the year. This dude been dominant all season. He's one of the reasons why our defense is number one. Besides Zach Bourne, he's and Mitchell, he's one of the reasons why our defense is number one up front in the trenches. He's been dominant all season, and I also expect them to re-sign Milton Williams. But that's another story. He's been good too, but nobody's been more dominant than Jalen Carter on the defensive end. But he just been outstanding all year. This guy is been a beast. He's been a real beast. Yeah, he's been dominating all year. We had about 6.5 sacks this year for a defensive, and defensive tackle. That's good. That's real good. And you've seen guys like Nolan Smith. He stepped up. He had 6.5 sacks. Sweat had about like 9 sacks this year. He almost has 10 sacks. But yeah, he's been good all year. He's been good all year. He's been good all year, and I want to hear what the fans got to say about Jalen Carter because his dominance been unreal this year. A lot of people compare him to Jerome Brown, but he's been. We don't hope nothing happen to him like Jerome Brown, but we hope him he have a whole. We hope Jalen Carter have a long career. Yeah, but the long deal. Yeah. Yeah, cause you don't wish no death on nobody. So we hope Jalen Hart have a long career and him being prosperous, his family be blessed, he be blessed, and that's it. And yeah, but Jalen Carter, he's been a real beast. He's been real dominant. He's yeah. But he don't get defensive player of the year. I'll be shocked if he don't. But we just gonna have to see what happens with that. And and to get to my next topic, and the the backup Aaron Burks, he really stepped up in a major way. He handled business, stood on business, and I almost thought Jeremiah Trotter was going to start. A lot of people was shocked that he ended up starting over Trotter, but Trotter I have his time. But yeah, Aaron Burks, he stepped up in a real big way. He filled in for Kobe Dean, and he really was a factor out there. He had like 6 tackles for loss. So he was good. He was really good. I think he might have forced a fumble. He picked up a fumble for you. I think he might have forced a fumble. So he's really solid out there. He looked good. Yeah, he actually looked good out there. So yeah, so that was a yeah that was a good, not a surprise, but it was good play on his part. The step in, he handled business. But even though Burks during the season he was kind of up and down, but he had a solid game. No, but I didn't know he was gonna play, so it kind of was a surprise because he gonna play that good. But he did his thing. He did what he was supposed to do. He handled his business. So that was good for the Eagles and also good for him. Yeah, I like what I seen from him. So we hope he duplicate that performance again against the Commanders. And and see if we can stop they running game. But we stopped their running game. We keep yeah we keep he keep a lot of the running backs in front of him and tight ends in front of him. He'd be good. Keep Zach Ertz. He's good. You're not let Ertz kill you. We good. Now we moving on. Getting to the big game, the conference championship, NFC conference championship. Eagles versus the Commanders. Yeah, this is the big game. Eagles should definitely win this game, and I think we should blow them out. I think we should blow them out. My predictions for this game, but we gonna get before I get to predictions. We gonna get to the keys of games. Establish. We got to establish the run by Saquon. And Jalen Hurts got to make some key throws. And on defense, we gotta keep Jaden Daniels in the pocket and force him to beat us in the pocket and not let him get out the pocket and scramble. That's If we do that, we gonna make him turn it over 5 times like he did in that second game. And we should win the game this time around. What Jalen Hurts did, because I don't see Jalen Hurts getting knocked out the football game twice. He getting hurt twice, but we do that and we should win this game, and we should win this game handily. They turned the ball over 5 times. They're not gonna get lucky like they did last time and put up 36 points. They're gonna lose that game. They're gonna get blown out. Yeah, they're gonna get blown out. And look throughout the league. We also got the Kansas City Chiefs and the Bills also face off, and whoever the winners of both matches between the Eagles and the Commanders and the Chiefs go to meet in the Super Bowl. But I'm still thinking it's going to be the Eagles and the Chiefs. Some people want the Eagles and the Bills, but Eagles and the Chiefs going to be the good matchup. We don't expect Washington to win this game. We expect Washington to get blown out if Eagles do what they supposed to do. But it's the Crown Prince of Content signing out. Don't forget to click and subscribe to the channel. Peace.